About to go train some legs. The mindset when it comes to the gym does really matter. I go into it with, obviously we do low reps, high weight. I'm hoping this doesn't sound all retarded because it connected to my Bluetooth, but the mindset does matter. You know, I like to think of it, I got this from someone else, from Greg Plitt. The way you want to think about it is when you go into the gym, it's a dash, okay? So you go, it's like on a tombstone. It's got your birth date, your death date, right? And your life is the dash in between. So you go into the gym, that's your birth. What you do in the gym is the dash in between. When you come out, that's your death, because that's you just killed the old you because you trained so hard. You got to be a new person when you come out. So what you do in the dash matters. We're about to go do the dash right now. I'm gonna record it, and we'll see what happens after. All right, here we go. Today is leg day B. We're starting off with some standing calf raises. I tried some new angles today, trying to get better at editing and recording. But I did 2 sets of 10 to 12 on the calf raises. Whatever you start with in the workout is what is going to stimulate the most muscle growth. And I need bigger calves, obviously. Look at those. So we're working on getting those bigger. I like to go slow and controlled, and then really feeling the squeeze and the stretch down at the bottom. Kind of letting my feet hang over and then squeezing at the top. Then I went to some dumbbell step-ups. I know this looks super goofy, but for my goals it works. I just need to get a bigger bench because I'm a bit tall. And I'm also trying to focus on not pushing off with the foot on the ground, which is pretty hard at that low angle. But I'll get better at it. Looking shredded and tan also. I need to get my legs tan though. Nice elderly lady right there. She saw I was recording and said sorry for getting in the way, but it was okay, ma'am. So on these ones I'm doing 2 sets as well, still 10 to 12 reps. And I'm trying to focus on not letting my feet cave in at the ankle, which is also hard, but I'm working on rebuilding my ankle stability while still trying to work out, which sometimes isn't the best. People like taking a break from lifting and completely rebuilding their gait, but I enjoy lifting. Then I got to some dumbbell RDLs. Again, 2 sets, going pretty heavy. I mean, 65 is pretty heavy for me. My hip hinging these days looks way better. I will be slowing down. I notice that when I'm working out, I don't even realize how fast I'm going. I do try to focus a lot on the explosion up. Again, though, just trying to focus on form over anything. Getting the hips back as far as possible while staying straight in the back. And I got to some leg extensions. I swear, see, look at, I have some muscle on the legs, okay? Not the biggest, but again, 2 sets, 10 to 12, going, I mean, as heavy as I can. Really focusing on the squeeze. And that's pretty much my upper day, or my lower day. I do end with some traps as well. I like doing that on leg day, just to give myself a little fun, a little reward at the end. So here's that. I didn't realize this angle had the mirror cut in half. So it's cut in half, but it's alright. I got a good angle right here. Really focusing on letting my shoulders drop all the way, squeezing up. I'm trying to work more on keeping my neck back. But, I mean, 80s, you know, felt good. So that was pretty much my lower day B. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll do longer breakdowns of actual just straight workouts. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, share if you want. And then we did a little posing right here. I was feeling good, feeling lean, but still feeling strong. Been eating a good amount too, so you know, tan always helps as well. If you guys want more videos on like just how I was able to transform, like even more than just the physique, then they'll be coming too. Just let me know. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little outro talking I'm gonna give you right here. Laters. I'm real tired of just like standing in my own way with many things, you know. It's like I got so much to offer people, and before I was like nervous, caring about what people would think, but it's like people who literally add nothing to my life, why should I even care what they think? And that goes for everybody, man. A lot of people will do things for a certain reason just to get validation from other people, and that's not necessary. All you need is validation from yourself. If you know where you want to go, then you already know what you have to do. And if you're not taking the steps every day, doing what you have to do in order to go where you need to go, then that's on you. I've been sitting around knowing what I need to do and not doing it, and that's on me. So I'm done doing that. I'm done caring what people who have nothing to do with my life, who have nothing to offer me. I'm done caring what they say. I'm gonna be cringy as hell until I make it, right? And then everybody's gonna come back and be like, man, how'd you do it? You're watching how I'm doing it. This is the beginning. Like, we've got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I got too much internal desire of things I want to accomplish, goals that I have. I'm determined and I'm going to make it happen no matter what. I already know there's going to be obstacles. I already know there's going to be things in the way. See, the thing is these past couple of years, like, I already knew all these things. And what made me so angry with myself is that I knew these things, yet I was just staying complacent. I was just staying in place. I wasn't taking the steps necessary because, I don't know, I was nervous. I was scared. Like, whatever it may be, the emotion. That's actually exactly what it is. I was nervous and I was scared. I cared what people thought too much, and I don't anymore. I'm gonna be 25, and I can't just keep living the same way. I want better for myself. I want better for my future family. I want better for my actual family that I have right now. For my parents, for my grandparents. They've all sacrificed so much for me. It wouldn't be right if I didn't give back, if I didn't try my absolute hardest to become the best person I can be for them. So it's not always just for you. Of course, that's how it begins, but it's always going to be bigger than you, especially as a man. You're counted on for many things in life, so you got to tell yourself, when does it begin? When do you put an end to your old boyish activities, and when do you start becoming a man and taking the steps in creating? A man creates, a boy consumes. And yeah, I still consume things and I learn from other people, of course, people who are ahead of me. But I'm done listening to people who are behind me who don't have the same thought structure as me. Oh, we got people graduating. Okay, let me end this. I was talking to an old buddy of mine who reached back out to me and said that he's seen, like, how I changed my life, and he wanted the same for him. And so we were talking and stuff, and I mean, he went through a breakup with his girlfriend. He's, real skinny guy too, just like I was. And we keep talking, and he was like, man, what, like, workout should I do? What nutrition? I helped him with all that stuff, but then I thought about it deeper, and I was like, I can give him my workout plan, the nutrition. I could tell him all the reasons why I do the things I do, but it's got to really come from inside first. He's got to become the man who can obtain the physique, because if all his goal is the six-pack and the physique, when he gets it, he's not going to be fulfilled. He's going to realize, okay, well, there's other things I need to do, other things I need to accomplish, other areas of my life I need to progress. So I was telling him that, and then he, had a breakthrough, and he responds, and he's like, man, you're right. Like, I push this so hard, and I want it so bad that I forget. Like, it sounds corny, but it is all about the journey. Because you can make it to the destination, you can have everything you ever wanted, but if you didn't even experience the journey, if you didn't have the emotions and the feelings of going through the trials and tribulations, then you're never going to be fulfilled. So maybe that can help some other people as well. I was glad to see him kind of have that aha moment in his brain. So glad to know that some parts of my life I'm able to put into other people and make them and help them grow.